Hey guys, so I know it's kind of late, but I'll post the video probably tomorrow. I wanted to tell you guys a story of the 10 plagues. The Jewish ancient Israelites are enslaved in Egypt. Moses and Aaron come before the Pharaoh multiple times. They demand in the name of God, "Let my people go, so they may serve me in the wilderness." Pharaoh repeatedly refuses their demands. Aaron's staff turns into a snake and swallows the magic sticks of the Egyptian sorcerers. Even when they faced with this example of God's power, Pharaoh refuses to let the Jewish slaves go. Moses warns the Pharaoh that God will smite Egypt. Pharaoh is stubborn. As a result, God casts 10 plagues, 10, upon the Egyptians. When faced with the horror of each plague, Pharaoh promises to let the ancient Israelites go. Each time the plague stops, he takes back his promise and holds the Jews captive. As a result, another plague befalls Egypt, then another, and then another. Water to blood. In this plague, Aaron strikes the Nile River with his staff. The river turns to blood. Will he let his people go? Nope. Frogs! Egypt is overrun by the frogs. The Nile teems with them. Frogs swarm the land. Will you let my people go? Nope. Lice, terrible lice, infect both Egyptians and their animals. Itchy, ugh. But will you let my people go? No, the Pharaoh says. So wild animals, hordes of vicious wild animals invade Egypt. Lions, tigers, and bears, oh my! But will you let my people go? Nope, the Pharaoh says. Death of livestock. Cattle and other domestic animals are struck down. But will you let my people go? No. Boils. Painful bumps known as boils grow on the skin of the Egyptians. Oh no! But will you let my people go, Pharaoh? No, never. Hail and thunder, devastating storms of fire, and ice rain down on the Egyptians. Still, no can do. After the 7th plague, the Egyptians beg their Pharaoh to let the Jews go. When Moses warns Pharaoh another plague is to come, Pharaoh offers to the Israelites men go as long as the women and children stay behind. Moses refuses. He says, "We all must go. Men, women, children, cattle, herds." Pharaoh once again refuses, and the 8th plague descends. Locusts. A swarm of locusts devours the crops in the countryside. Will you let my people go? No, the Pharaoh says. The 9th, darkness. A terrible thick darkness descends on the land of Egypt. Will you let my people go? The ancient Israelites are told to bring an offering to God. For every Israelite home, a lamb or goat kid is slaughtered, and his blood is sprinkled on the doorpost of every Israelite home. This indicates that God should pass over these homes. When the last terrible final plague comes, a roasted meat of the paschal offering is eaten the night together with matzah, bread that is not yet risen, and bitter herbs. Then the final plague arrives. And this is a sad one. Death of the firstborn. The firstborn of every Egyptian family is killed. Finally, the Pharaoh says, All right. You will let your people go.